Laura Hoffman, founder and director of the New Jersey Ghost Hunters Society, and I'm your host for another vidcast of The Deadline. So I'd like to talk to you about a show. Actually, I caught another episode of it last night. I DVR'd this show. It's called Portals to Hell, and it airs on the Travel Channel. It stars Jack Osbourne and Katrina Weidman. Actually, it debuted a year ago, April 26, 2019. And it's a really good show in the fact of their investigations. They do, the whole crux of the show is that they are investigating places to see if there is a portal to hell, and that's what's accounting for all the haunted stuff. They do use the specialized equipment, and they have a bunch of experts that chime in and help out as they try to uncover the truth. Let's face it, everyone and their brother have investigated Bobby Mackey's Music World down in Kentucky, and so have Jack and Katrina now. And of course, the standard Pennsylvania investigation wouldn't be operating without a visit to Eastern State Penitentiary. They've been there too, down in Philadelphia. The most impressive site for me, though, that I've watched them investigate was the LaLaurie Mansion down in New Orleans. Closest I got to that place was I got to stand outside of it on a ghost tour back in 2002, but they were the first paranormal investigative team allowed in the mansion overnight to do their investigation, and that was pretty cool to actually see inside of it. Overall, Jack and Katrina, I have to say, they work really well together. The recent episode of them investigating the Iron Island Museum, it's Iron Island Museum, it's up in Buffalo, New York. And it included some EVPs, and I was impressed because this time I could actually tell what the EVP was saying without a subtitle. So it was that clear. So that was very impressive. So if you get a chance, you might want to tune in. They do air on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central on the Travel Channel, so you should check it out. And now let's move along to our meeting announcements. And you're going to have to bear with me. This week I did not have time to print the script out, so I'm trying to work the mouse, read from the computer, and record this show. It's like, it's not too easy. For me, it's not easy. Anyway. So our only meeting that's going to be coming up is next month in June 16th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at 293 Main Street in Hackettstown. It's the community center upstairs in the Yellow Room. Team leader Dina Sharico will be hosting a special guest speaker, Eleanor Wagner, who is the author of Sussex County Hauntings and Other Strange Phenomena. I hope you can make it. It's free. It's always free to attend our meetings, and all the meeting dates, times, places as they come back to life are always posted at NJGHS.net, front and center on the homepage. You do not have to be a lifetime member of the NJGHS to attend one of the meetings. We always have a share and scare segment, so if you have questionable photos, recordings, possible EVPs, bring it, and we are happy to review it for you and see if we got something there while at the meeting. So like I said, you do not have to be a member. Just show up and enjoy the meeting when we finally get to have them again.
Now it's time for News of the Weird.
Cancer patient Gladys Rodriguez Duarte, 50, was rushed to a clinic in Coronel Oviedo, Paraguay on April 11th after her blood pressure shot up, according to the Paraguay National Police. 2 hours later, Dr. Heriberto Vera declared her dead and shared the news with Duarte's family, but her daughter Sandra later told local media he assumed she was dead, and they disconnected her and passed her off to the funeral home. The Daily Mail reported that funeral directors told investigators they were shocked, who wouldn't be, to find she was breathing and moving and writhing inside the body bag. Oh yeah, at the funeral home. Duarte was immediately transferred to another hospital, thank God, for observation. Ethan Palazzo, 30 years old, of Collingswood, New Jersey, here's a Jersey boy, was arrested by police in Old Forge, who found him naked inside a local funeral home on April 11th. According to a criminal complaint, Palazzo allegedly broke into the Thomas P. Kearney funeral home around 8 p.m., then rummaged through the facility's chemical closet and left a cold bottle of beer in a display casket. Lovely. The Citizen's Voice reported that Palazzo smelled of alcohol and declined to give police a motive for his trespassing. He was charged with burglary, criminal trespass, and criminal mischief. And since Mother's Day is coming up next Sunday, May 10th, here are some weird gifts you can get Mom. Of course, in most cases, you will have to have them shipped to her since we probably still can't visit dear old Mom at this point. Anyway, first one up, dog face mask. If Mom loves dogs and you love Mom and want to keep her safe during the pandemic, this gift ticks both those boxes. Wearable reproduction of Kim Kardashian's butt. I have no words. Grilled chicken painting. Oh yes, if your mom is like me and watches the Food Network along with legal and crime shows, then this is the gift for her. And finally, the kimono with built-in champagne bottle pocket. Comfort with class, just like Mom. Thanks to Chuck Shepard and the HuffPost for these weird stories and ideas. And that's your news of the weird. I'll be right back after this commercial break. Do you have what it takes to be a ghost hunter? Are you fascinated with the paranormal? Then why not take your interest to the next level and join the New Jersey Ghost Hunters Society? For a $25 lifetime membership fee, you'll receive training on our cemetery hunts and participate on private investigative teams and receive discounts on the books we sell. Members also get the reduced rate on special events and workshops we host throughout the year. Use the PayPal link on the homepage of www.njghs.net and you'll receive a PDF of your membership card within 24 hours of purchase. Happy haunting!
Hey, this is Jeff Belanger, founder of GhostVillage.com, host of 30 Odd Minutes, and your very close personal friend. You're watching The Deadline with Laura Laddick. Hi, Laura.
So last week's Haunted Trivia asked, what was the name of the psychic that Hans Holzer took with him to the Amityville Horror and other famous site investigations? The answer was Ethel Myers. And actually we had a winner. Congratulations to Brian Sant, who used to be our tech guru. He has since relocated, so he's down in Delaware, so he was allowed to participate. He's not a team leader, and he got the answer right, and he was the first person to email in the correct answer to hauntedtrivia@njghs.net. So, Brian, rest assured, your book, Ghost Hunting New York City, which was the prize, has shipped out as of May 1st via priority mail. All right, so this week's Haunted Trivia. This one has a skill level of super chillingly challenging. So good luck with this. This demon appears as a gigantic, misshapen human with fiery eyes and a very long tongue. Its body is covered with coarse, bristling hair, along with a beard, horns, and a large belly. Okay. Key identifiers are an odd number of limbs, such as 3 arms and a leg, or 1 arm and 1 leg. It wears a wreath of entrails and can shapeshift into a dog, eagle, vulture, owl, or cuckoo. This demon enters a human via the mouth when one is eating or drinking. Pregnant women are especially vulnerable. Since this demon has the habit of eating human flesh and drinking human blood, it is part of the vampire genre. Now, be the first person to email hauntedtrivia@njghs.net with the correct name of this demon, and like I said, you will win a copy of Ghost Hunting New York City. As always, if you have won in the past 30 days, or you are a team leader of the NJGHS, oops, I just hit the table, sorry, you are not qualified to win this contest. Okay. This is the part where we do Parashare. Nobody sent in a Parashare. So I'm just going to tell you a quickie, because a week or so ago I did share a link for a story that was on Shades of Death Road. And Shades of Death Road, if you know it, it's up in Warren County, New Jersey, and the NJGHS has investigated there. In fact, when I had my one hearse Morticia, we used to do our haunted morbid mobile tours on Shades of Death Road. So, you know, we even got pulled over on Halloween night and scared the cop more than anything when he saw there were live people in the back of the hearse. So, but as far as Shades of Death Road goes, I go into a lot of the details, the history of it and so forth in Ghost Hunting New Jersey. And but I do remember the first time we went up there officially as New Jersey Ghost Hunter Society to investigate, and it was the first time that I had a temperature drop. And the gentleman standing next to me, his name escapes me now, but he had a camcorder. And Joe, yeah, his name was Joe, and he was filming with the camcorder in night shot mode. And all of a sudden, I could see my temperature dropping so fast, I couldn't get the words out of my mouth fast enough as something went by in front of the thermal scanner. And right then and there, he captured an orb in night shot, and the orb went by his camera, and as it went by, I had a 20-degree temperature drop. So that was pretty cool, and that was our first time investigating there at Shades of Death Road. And that was up, yeah, I think at that point we were parked right alongside of Ghost Lake. So if you ever get a chance to get out there, it is neat. Try not to go at nighttime unless you can maybe get in touch with one of the conservation officers or park and recreation officers and get permission, because there tend to be some unseemly people that can hang out there, so you might get hurt or whatever, or it would not be good. Not to mention the bears and things that are up there, so, you know. Anyway, but if you get a chance to even just cruise down Shades of Death Road, it is a really neat road, really neat. I would say not as scary as Clinton Road, but it's up there. So if you do think of a Parashare, if you do think of a story that you'd like to share, whether it was on an investigation or an experience you had growing up that kind of first clued you into something exists beyond the normal, aka paranormal, please send that to me. You can send it to Laura H at njghs.net. And I do have a link provided right on the deadline page of the NJGHS website, so don't worry if you forget the email address. Just go to the deadline page and click and send me an email, okay? So that pretty much does it for this week's show. As always, if you get a chance to visit Paranormal Books and Curiosities down in Asbury Park, they're located at 621 Cookman Ave. You do get 10% off if you're a lifetime member of the NJGHS by showing your membership card before you make your purchase. So check them out. Great store. And I think that does it for this week. Thank you so much to Brian Muller, who keeps setting up this great studio for me to record in. He's our team, I would say our tech coordinator and studio manager now for the NJGHS and the Deadline. And our team leaders, Dina Shiriko and Melissa D'Agostino, and of course Don Slepian, who is the composer and performer of the Deadline theme song. And of course, thanks to you for tuning in and watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and definitely give a thumbs up and share this video so we can get the word out there more that this is existing at this point in lieu of our monthly meetings. All right? So thank you so much for doing that, and remember, at some point in life, you have to meet the deadline.